Hi again, I'm thrifting again, and I don't have to tell you again because you already know again. Hi and welcome back. We're going into this thrift store, the Deseret Industries, my favorite again, and we're going to see what they have. I don't have anything in particular that I'm looking for, but stay to the end to see what my haul is. So I learned something the last time I went, that I am going straight to the back area because every time I see people coming out of there with things that I want. So I'm heading there first, and lo and behold, as I'm passing the lamp section, I can't believe what I found. It's my lucky day. So now we're in the back, and there's these cute little vases, or urns, I guess is what you call them. And I picked this one up, and it is really pretty and nicely made. So I thought I could maybe use that in my own home. And then I picked up the other one, but I wasn't sure about it, so I ended up putting it back. So now in the vases here, they didn't have much going on. That one was more of a newer one, and it had some newer looking fruit, and there's some cute little plates for Christmas, and these were flashed in color. And I have some of that cobalt blue vases just like that are still in my inventory waiting to be sold, so I didn't bother with those. And it just looks like a bunch of odds and end type things. That one seemed like it was really pretty, but wasn't vintage. I was gonna get that one, but I ended up putting that back, which now I'm regretting. I should have got it. So here in the baskets, and the larger baskets, and my daughter is looking for some storage baskets, so I thought I would message her and ask her if she wanted that one that I picked out. And I thought that was interesting. It must be some kind of a flower pocket. But they didn't have much more in the baskets. This was interesting, but it said compost, so I didn't want to touch it after that. But it was really catching my eye with the rustic look to it and vintage. And I almost got it, but I thought, no, I don't want to deal with that. So this was really pretty. I haven't seen a tall one like that for a while. And so I put that in the cart. And those cookie jars are vintage, but they didn't have the lids with them. So I ended up just not bothering with them. They don't sell for very much either, but they are cute to have for different things. Especially if you have like a candy bar or something like that. Those would be cute to put candies in it with a little scooper. Now in the plastics, I don't normally find anything super cool in the plastics. I kind of just skim through it in case, and then I just keep going. And that's the case here. This was super pretty. This was a oil painting on canvas and framed onto a piece of wood. It was just really neat, but I don't have anywhere to put it. And it's too big to ship to sell. And just looking at the large pictures and mirrors, that one was a pretty cool one, but dinged up pretty well. And just showing you what they have, not looking really for myself, because again, I don't have any wall space for bigger pictures. And I am still kind of looking for a vintage picture to do another ghost painting. I thought that would be fun to do an updated one. Now this was super pretty. This desk, I was tempted to take this one home for my working desk, because look how neat that is. It's just so pretty, and all the carvings and the drawers worked fine. And it is a little older, and it has a leather part on the top, and I ended up just thinking it was probably too big. Now check this out. I am so surprised that I found this in the kitchenware area. I guess it was like the electronics area, and I'll show you more about that in my haul. This was pretty neat. It's a vintage throw, but the color was worn off of it pretty bad, and I debated and debated, but then when I kept looking at it, the color just wasn't there, so I ended up just leaving it. Now we're over in the candles and knick-knack area, and I'm always looking around for the good stuff on maybe a glassy baby or something. And I did find this. This was really pretty. It's a vintage candle, and it's got all of the pretty colors on it still, but it was a little worn, and I really didn't care. I picked it up anyway. And they have like little candle holders, and that was kind of cute. Just, you know, little odds and end candle holder type things. And a lot of handmade stuff too. So on the other side of the aisle is the Christmas stuff, and they had a lot of teddy bears, so I think somebody had a teddy bear collection that they got rid of. And that one was cute, but it was made in China, so it was newer. And that one, it was really cheaply made. It was really light, and it was chipped too. And just like the resin type stuff, and you know, the newer materials, nothing really caught my eye. And those, I have tons of pine cones I can paint myself. Now that looked like it would be vintage, and I think it was, but it was broken in the center there. It was hard to tell through the camera, but it was broken. And those were kind of vintage, but not something that I thought, oh my gosh, I have to have them. And then not as old as you would want them to be vintage. And they had this bag here. It had a bunch of newer type greenery, craft kind of looking stuff for Christmas. Now over in the plate section, I found these. These are super cool. They said Williams Sonoma on them, so they are pretty pricey ones. And I thought about getting them, but they were an odd number. They only had the 3 small ones and that one big plate, so it wasn't going to be worth trying to sell them. So then just kind of looking through here, and looked like there was some Fiesta ware there. And this I originally picked up, but then when I showed you in the camera, I didn't realize it had a J on it, so I put that back. But these I fell in love with. I love those for my Christmas decor. And this is super pretty. This is a strawberry handled spoonish thing. And it's acrylic, vintage acrylic. So, not acrylic, ceramic. So I ended up getting that. And then I found these that were ceramic that were really super cute for Christmas. There was a set of 3. I think I show you. And that one's not very old. That's a piece of bread for a cheese board. And looking at up above, I should have got the knife sharpener. There's the other 2 pieces. There we go. They were so cute, so I got those. See the old knife sharpener? I should have got that. So then over in the glassware, and these were just a bunch of odds and ends that didn't match and didn't have several things, or several of them. That one was pretty, but only a singleton. And just nothing really that caught my eye. I normally will find, you know, something that I can take home in the glassware, but the last few times I just haven't been finding anything. And that I thought might have been old, but it's not. It has the screw top, and it's probably vintage, but not like old like I want it to be for something that style. These were cool. The Di Serrano glasses, I guess that's how you say it. Di Serrano. And they went for, you know, I think $20 for the set, but I decided not to get those for resale. So now we're in the wood section, and that was kind of cute, but I have nowhere to put that. And those stars were cute. Would be cute for a little kid's room, or if you have a room you want to decorate with stars for little pegs to hang stuff on. That was kind of neat. And they had that napkin holder. And this was interesting, a little bongo drum, a handheld one, but some kids looked like they drew all over it. And it didn't sell for very much. Now this is interesting. I think it's a spool of some sort, but I picked it up for a craft idea. And they had a lot of different wood pieces and already made signs. So if you are not crafty and you want an already made sign, go to the thrift store because you could probably find a good one. Now I almost got this, and I think I should have, because it was super cute for Thanksgiving, but I put it back like a dummy. That one was interesting too, and I'm not sure who made that, but that looks like a cute little caddy to take outside or to have on your table. I thought this was super cute. I had picked one up similar to that, only in blue, a few videos back. And a lot of things you could just use to recreate something. Now this, I was looking everywhere for the basket part, because this is a cool lid and it looked old. So I wanted to find that bottom part, but I never did. And I think maybe it broke and they just got rid of the lid, unfortunately. A lot of interesting pieces, that's for sure. And the baskets, I saw this in it and I'm like, that's vintage. And so I ended up picking that up. And I was a little confused. I wondered if it was, and I wondered if it wasn't, but it still looks vintage, so I ended up getting it. And poor little bunny is all stuffed inside there. So then over in the craft area and purses, they're kind of in the same section. I'm just kind of giving it a once over to see what they had. And they didn't have much in the crafting side that I was interested in. And did you see that lady stealing that purse right from me? That's so horrible. It's hard to deal with when you're trying to look at something and someone's right up on you. Anyway, so I'm just kind of looking at the little purses and wallets here, and really there wasn't anything in that either. And the glasses I kind of skimmed through, but not always look very thoroughly. And that one was pretty cute. Just trying to give you some idea of what they had. Another cute little purse would be cute for some makeup. And gloves. And those mesh covers for the purses from the early 2000s. And this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I found a vintage purse. And it looked super vintage. It totally fooled me. But when I looked inside of it, it said, I'll show you, Mary Kay. So I'm like, darn you, Mary Kay, you fooled me. Put her back. Now I thought this piece was super pretty, and I think it was some kind of a dresser. And I thought that would be so pretty to redo into a more modern color, and it was only $40. So I'm so excited about this haul. You will not believe what I got, and I am so excited to show you because it is like one of the best hauls I've had, and I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I got quality stuff. And it's mainly for myself. I didn't get anything to really resell this time, but I just enjoyed getting you the footage and finding what I found. So let's turn the camera around and show you what I got. Okay, so first off are these beautiful lanterns, and I should have picked up more than just the two, but they were $4 a piece, and I don't know where I was going to put them, and I thought they would be cute on my porch, just one on each side. Hubby said I should have bought them all. There was 4 more. I went back looking through and there was 4 more. But this one needs some tender loving care, and it just needs to be re-glued. But look at how cute those are. I just love those. I fell in love with them. So $4 a piece, not bad for the whole set. Then I found this vintage candle. You can see here there's some wear at the top, but I didn't care because that showed its character. And it's never been lit, so whoever had it obviously wanted it to just be for decor. And I just thought it was adorable. It's just so pretty. And I paid $2 for it. And this is definitely going in with my vintage Christmas. There was another one, and I think you saw it in the video, and it was a short, fatter candle and had the nativity set on it, but it was really worn and didn't look very good, so I ended up putting that one back. Then I found these 2 really pretty Christmas holly mugs. Paid $1 a piece for them, and they are made in Japan, so they are older, and those are going to go in my Christmas curio cabinet with all of my holly dishes that I have. So I was really excited for that. Then this vintage greenery, and at first I was like, is it really vintage? But you can kind of tell that they're vintage when it's heavier and have this ring on them. Some of the newer ones try to look like they're older, but this one is heavier. The other ones are usually lighter. I paid $1. But I could tell it's vintage because if you look close, see how that has the string in it? Those are strung around the ball. So that to me makes it look older. I could be wrong, but it looks old, so I'm going to keep it in my vintage stash. Then I found this. I thought it was really cool. It's tin, or metal tin probably. I paid $2 for it, and it says India Exotics Incorporated, made in India. I'm not sure, what it's worth. I didn't look it up, just because I thought it was really pretty. I could paint it and then distress it to make it look really pretty with a plant in it, or just some kind of greenery. But I thought that was really pretty for my own home. I didn't get anything really to resell, just so you know. Then I got this ribbon. I'm not sure how old it is, but look at how pretty that is. It's like quilted or tufted. I don't know how you say that. But it's really cute, and I thought I could use that for just about any kind of craft I'm doing. So I don't know how old it is again, but it is really pretty. And I don't even know, I think I paid $1. Oh wait, is it there? Nope, no tag. But I think she rang it up as $1. Then I got these rolling pins. And if you know me, I love rolling pins. And this one has the kind where it has the metal piece in it that moves. So those are more vintage, I believe. I could be wrong on that as well, but I thought that's what was more vintage. This one is not. It's got plastic in it, but it's still a cute and really nice rolling pin. I paid $1.50 a piece for them, so if I don't keep them, I can resell them. Now this was super cute. Look at that face. It is all plastic. I remember these. I can't remember what year this is. I don't think it Yeah, it doesn't say anything. I paid 75 cents for it, but it might be 90s or early 2000s, but it's just plastic container to put candy or whatever in for Easter. But I don't know if they even make them anymore. So I picked it up for my own decor. I just fell in love with it. Then there's this. I don't know what exactly this was, but it's tapered. Looks like it had some kind of vintage paper on it. I don't know. But I paid $1, and it has a wood stand. And I thought that would be a cute base for a Christmas, some kind of a Christmas tree. Maybe do like tied material, like strips of material, so that it goes to a tree. You could do just about anything, or I don't know. But I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna use it for one of my DIYs, so stay tuned for that. So this is a teak wood cutting board, cheese board, and it's newer. It's not very old, but I like to use these for like risers. So you put, you know, some big fat wooden beads on the bottom and make it a riser. And it's similar to, hold on, to that, how I have that. So I love doing this kind of thing to do a riser. I think I only pay like 50 cents, maybe $1 for it. And then I can, even if I didn't, I could put something on it and give it as a gift. Then there's this vintage jar. You can tell by the top here. And I haven't seen one this size forever. And I have a smaller one like this, but I thought it would be cute to get a bigger one. And I think what I'm gonna try to do is, Joanna Gaines, we've been watching them a lot, and she has in her cooking show a bunch of jars that she puts flour and sugar and all these different spices in smaller ones. And so I thought it would be a good idea to start doing that with the vintage jars. So that's why I picked this one up. I think, oh, there we go. I paid $2 for it. So not a, you know, bad price for that. And it just needs some cleaning, and I just love it. Then I picked up this cute basket thing. You may have seen one that I picked up just recently, probably a few videos back, that was like a rustic blue. And I used that during 4th of July, all through July, for the blue on one of my tables for a decor piece. So now I have the red one. I thought it was really cool. I just love it. Oh, and there's some, look, I don't know, that's not vintage, but you know, it's rustic fabric in there. So I thought it was neat. And I paid 75 cents for it. So it matches my blue one. Now I know all I need is a white one. Then I found these. They are so super cute. Little Christmas things. And I think that's supposed to be a candy cane. And that's supposed to be a stocking. And I think that's a candle, if I'm right. I don't know. And they're all made in Japan. Stainless steel. And it's ceramic on the top. That's ceramic. But I just thought they were adorable, and they're just cheese spreads. Just spread the cheese. But I thought that was cute. So I don't know if I'm going to sell them, but if not, I'll probably end up keeping them. Then this was in there too. So it's supposed to be a strawberry at the top. Let's see how cute that is. And I love strawberries. And I have some vintage strawberry decor. And I'm not sure. Message down below and let me know what this is used for. What did they use this kind of a spoon or pokey thing for back in the day? I think I paid 50 cents a piece for these. And I'm not sure what that says. I can't read it. When I edit, I'll show you what it says, because I can't read what it says. but it's super cute. Could be cute in a jar or whatever with that little strawberry piece sticking out. So I love it. I love all vintage stuff. So then I picked up these two baskets for my daughter. She's trying to be more organized. This needs to be reattached, and she's so crafty. She's like her mama. She'll end up putting that all back together. So then I found this. It's a set inside of itself. And look at the old knob. It's glass knob, and this is tin. And it has the sugar sticker on it. It's so pretty, even all worn out. I just love how pretty it is. And opening it up, this one looked broken, and that has powdered milk. Who has the canisters that say powdered milk on them? That is so awesome. I just realized that. And then inside of this one is the knob. And it is broken, but the piece is in there too. So I'm going to glue that together, and I have to figure out how I'm going to hook it to here. I might have to get a new screw, but oh no, maybe I won't. Look at that. I won't need a new screw. I just need to glue that on. Awesome. That's so adorable. But look at that. Powdered milk, confectioner sugar, or confection sugar. How do you say that? Message and let me know, because I might be wrong. Oh, this one doesn't have a little tag on it, but it does have its lid. And the glass. It's so neat. I just love it. It's just the neatest thing that I have seen in a long time that I was able to pick up. So, what do you think? Let me know how adorable this is. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you how much I paid for the whole set. Inside of each other, and they priced it $1.50 for the whole set. I saw an old one like this, not exact one, but similar, for $185 being sold on one of the auction sites. So I'm keeping it. I am not selling this. I love it. Now the star of the show is this white vintage Christmas tree, ceramic Christmas tree, I should say. And it even has its base. Look at how adorable that is. So beautiful. And I think it's Jan who made all of my other things. You'll have to watch my other videos, but I picked up some things that Jan had made because it has JA, and I think it was the same year, 1988, that she made all of the other things that I had picked up. She is amazing. I love Jan. And I am so happy with this piece. So I'll have to turn it on and show you what it looks like. Look how beautiful. I just love it. There are some missing in certain spots. Can't tell on here, but in the back there's some missing. And the star's missing, but you can always buy those online. I didn't care. I picked her up for $3. $3. And these go for like $150 or more if they're in really good shape. So I think this one could probably go for even more. But I just fell in love with it, and I had to have it. So I'm so happy. Well, that's my haul, and I hope you enjoyed it because I sure did. This is like my very favorite haul so far. And if you are new here, thank you for watching, and I hope that you will subscribe. And please like my video and comment. That helps out a lot. I'm trying to get monetized, so I hope that you will do that for me. And share it with all of your friends because I really need your help. And so I wish you well, and I hope that everything goes well for you in the future. And thank you so much, and have a great day.